I'm in.
Okay. Me too.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers to the
Hi,
establishment.
spaghetti.
You did.
This is on a chair.
Oh, what do we got today?
New Music Friday. You probably have not had a chance to listen to any new music yet.
Only one song.
Okay. I mean, we haven't really talked about new music in a bit, but today I feel like I've been listening to music all day of new
Who came
music.
out today?
I feel like it's not going to overlap with what you would like.
Okay.
So, some new albums today. The new Olivia Rodrigo album's out, and I'm not really a big Olivia Rodrigo person, but everyone's been talking about it online in different songs. I just kind of gave it a little skim so far, and it is different than what she's usually done. So, that's one album, but I haven't listened through to the full thing. I was kind of like at my wit's end of listening to new music.
What genre would you place it in if it's different than her other sounds?
It's still pop and still like very leaning into like the songwriter aspect, but I feel like it's a little bit more edgy.
Like a little Jessie Murph situation? Edgy?
No, like a little bit more alternative.
Like an Alicia Cara?
No.
I guess she's a little bit more jazzy.
I haven't listened through the full thing, so I gave it like my brief, so I don't have the right words to explain it, but it's different.
Okay. You'll
It's
get back.
different. I'll get back to you. This is one you would not really know, but the Girls Like Girls album, Haley Kiyoko, you probably know who Haley.
Yeah.
So she has a movie that's coming out next week called Girls Like Girls, and it's based off of she had a song called Girls Like Girls years ago, then she made a book out of it, and now it's becoming a movie. But there's an album that goes along with it, and she like had a bunch of other queer artists on the album. So like Joy Oladokin, Chelsea Cutler, Young Miko, I think Gigi Perez. So I listened through to that album today and it was good. And there were some other random things. There was a lot more dance music today
Yeah.
that was coming out, and I feel like summer. Like I haven't really been listening to a lot of that recently, and today I was I was back in it. I was back in the vibe. So there was Sunny Federa. I liked one of their songs. He's a DJ and came out with a new album today. Grizz, Lane 8. There's a new song, If I Could Stop Time. But I feel like it's a lot of really miscellaneous people that I feel like none of this is your vibe.
I like Grizz.
You do?
Yeah.
I find that shocking.
Well, one era in particular. I have not really dove into too many eras.
I guess I actually don't find that shocking because Grizz very much so into the instrumentals and saxophone
Yeah.
vibe. So that matches you
And I feel like
a lot.
there's like a steady beat too. It's not, at least the songs that I know, they're not like, they're kind of like they kind of sway.
Yeah. It's a
Um,
little bit more funky.
Yeah, yeah, and I
Yeah.
like funk. I realized not very recently, but I've just kind of realized I really like funk. But I feel like, especially the 70s and 80s, I think the 70s was a little bit more funky. The 80s kind of went a little bit more disco. And so I feel like there's a crossover point where it's almost like, is this funk or disco? And the moment it turns disco, I'm out. I'm out. Funk though, I enjoy.
You're
So
okay,
I
okay.
really like 60s and 70s music. I really don't fuck with 80s music.
Okay, okay. I feel like that's a fair assessment. I feel like your mom would disagree.
And me liking 80s music?
No, I feel like your mom would just really like 80s music.
Oh yeah, no. If it were if it were my parents, like my dad would be like, yeah, 60s, 70s, and my mom would be like, no, 80s. And then we would all collectively be like, 90s is pretty good, you know?
Yeah, I feel like parents really like the 90s era
Hmm.
of music. I feel like my mom would likes more disco. My dad really likes 90s-ish music, and
Yeah.
then 90s I feel like across the board is.
Even the genres, like there's so many genres, they all hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rock, the alternative, the Alanis Morissette type music. I don't know where
The female like
yeah,
alternative.
where would you put it? Alternative, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would put Alanis in that, along
Yeah.
with like Sarah McLachlan. I don't know. You have like there's so many different eras of the 90s that it's really hard to like I feel like so many new things happened in the 90s.
Yeah. Nirvana, like
Yeah,
that.
you had that era, Hole, which was Courtney Love, and that whole Smashing Pumpkins, that whole era of rock music, and not that wasn't rock music, that was more punk.
See, that's the thing. I get a little confused about the genre of rock because sometimes I hear people classify a band or a song as rock, and I would think, wow, that's not what I would classify rock at. Like it's, I guess, soft rock. I feel like it's
Yeah.
hard. I think my dad would say Smashing Pumpkins is rock, and I would think otherwise.
It's it's almost like different types of rock that I feel like there's the rock of the 60s and 70s,
Right.
and there is 90s rock, and there's also rock music now, which is different too.
Yeah.
The subgenres, I guess, of rock are kind of all over the place
Yeah.
with it. What would Smashing Pumpkins be?
I would think they're like alternative. If they're gonna be under rock, it's like alternative rock.
Grunge, that's what it fucking is. They're grunge. That whole era is grunge. Nirvana,
Grunge.
Hole, Smashing Pumpkins, they're all in the I couldn't think of the word. They're
What
grunge, not
what
punk.
is Creed grunge then?
Uh
Because I feel like that's that, and see, that just feels a little too niche. Like under a bigger umbrella. You know what I
they're
mean?
in the post-grunge hard rock and alternative rock. So you have alternative rock. Okay, let's see. What is like the Who?
I think that's rock.
Let's see what the genre is. Yeah, that's rock. Yeah, that's rock.
Rock. Yeah.
But all of this kind of goes into the like psychedelic. I feel
Right.
like it goes genre and rock. So and then you have the whole like punk era.
Yes. But then are you talking Green Day? Like Green Day is punk rock. Would you agree? Or is that just punk?
Uh, let's see. I'm trying to see. Okay, they're pop punk.
Green Day?
Yeah.
That's surprising to me.
It's like 90s punk. I guess I don't think that's labeled correctly.
You
And
said
then you have
pop punk?
pop punk. That doesn't make I don't know.
I don't see pop in Green
It
Day.
says pop punk all in the 90s.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Punk.
It's because they kind of brought it mainstream. That's what made it a little catchy. I can name the names of the bands, but I couldn't tell you like the Ramones, Dead Kennedys, The Clash, Sex Pistols.
Me too.
Yeah. You like know of them, but
There's another band I'm thinking of that somebody that I used to work with really loved, and you would know the band, and yeah, it's rock. They're still touring today. They've like toured so many times. It's rocky. It's almost a little grungy. It's from I think the 80s, 90s. What's like a really big God, and there's nothing I can think of to like look it up right now because I don't know. I'm completely blank. Yeah.
okay, we're
This
back.
is gonna bother me, and I'm just gonna have to let go. But if at any point in the next however many if at any point in the next however much chunk of time you just hear me
Metallica?
no, no, they're a little softer than that. You know them. Everybody knows them. Everybody. Whether or not you listen to the music, you know the band name.
Dave Matthews Band? Weezer?
No, but I think we're getting the guy who
Pearl Jam?
Pearl Jam. Yes.
That's grunge.
Pearl Jam. Okay. Yes. Ironically, Pearl.
Oh, exactly. Pearl Jam actually has a really interesting story of they are very counterculture-esque and wanted to stick it to Ticketmaster
Yes.
back in the 90s. And
Yeah.
that's actually, they threw a festival on where Coachella is now. And they're the first people to kind of have a festival there, and they made the tickets extremely cheap without having Ticketmaster there. And after that is when Coachella came in, so it's like they're kind of credited for starting Coachella there and starting the festival in that location.
I knew about them like being not anti Ticketmaster, but just like the ticket prices for concerts and wanting them to be reasonable for their fans. It was Dominic who was really into Pearl Jam, so
makes sense.
He told me every single piece of information about Pearl Jam that I could know.
You're like, I got these fun facts.
Yeah.
Coming out of me.
Yeah. And then he was a little devastated when he found out that I'm not the biggest Pearl Jam fan, but I would let him speak, you know.
You were passionate. You liked that he was so passionate about something. That's fun. I appreciate that about people, you know, and then you learn more, even though you're never going to listen to them, you get a little bit of insight into that person and their passions, and then also into more history on something or fun facts on something. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't really had a chance to dive into New Music Friday. I did go on it this morning as I was getting ready to leave, and then I saw Tori Kelly release, apparently it's an album. I saw only a song, but she teased that song weeks ago on TikTok, so I was anticipating it, and I really like it. I feel like it's Tori Kelly leaning back into R&B, where I think she kind of like swerved out of it for a little bit, and she's leaning back into it, at least with this one song. I haven't heard the whole album, so I've been replaying that all day today.
Okay. And then I feel like do you like Jessie Reyez?
Yeah.
New album today.
Oh, okay.
I only listened to one song, but I feel like it was not the vibe. It was not in the rotation of the vibe I was in. I couldn't give it a proper listen or
That's
proper
valid.
thing. But I feel like you would really like that. Okay. I'm just looking at the new albums from today.
I did scroll through to see what new was out today, and what I did recognize is that it felt random. It felt like random people or bands or artists.
There was also a lot of country music out today, new country music.
Okay.
I think Keith Urban.
Where are you at with country in your life right now?
I like old country music that I played from growing up in the Midwest, and I don't know, we listened to a lot of country music in high school, but I don't actively seek out new country music unless there's a song that I connect with, but I will listen to the old stuff. Like John Party, I still really like, and I really like the one album, California Sunrise, that today came out. He came out with the 10th anniversary edition, and that might go down as my favorite country album that's out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I really like the album, and like an array of songs, and I will go back to those songs and listen to them. So I'm not necessarily finding new country music these days.
Mm-hmm. Well, but given the right environment and situation, you will revisit the music that you grew up with.
Yes. I've liked really good vocalists. It's almost more like blues and folky country music that I will still listen to. I do like some Zach Bryan. His voice is phenomenal. What's the other? Tyler Childers. I think that's the last name. Phenomenal live voice, and just like will blow you the fuck away. And I do really like him too. And I would see him live, actually.
Okay.
Oh, I guess Chris Stapleton too. Okay. It like a really good vocalist that I really enjoy.
Well, and I will say I do think Chris Stapleton leans into soul too. He's not country forward in my opinion. He's equally country and soul forward.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah. Similarly with you said Chris Stapleton, I was thinking Luke Combs. No, I wasn't. Okay. I was thinking Chris Stapleton. Okay. Luke Combs is country forward in my opinion. Yes, but I do like Luke Combs. I'm not actively seeking out his music, but there are a couple songs that every time I feel his songs.
I feel like that goes into I will go back to the Luke Combs songs. Well, remember when we saw Luke Combs?
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, he opened for Blake Shelton and like blew Blake Shelton out of the water. It was like that first summer that Luke Combs kind of got popular, and so he was opening for him at Summerfest, and it was like night and day of the two performing. I was like, holy shit, this guy is like,
Not only that, his stage presence was so much better.
yeah.
Similarly, Jason Aldean, remember Jason Aldean in concert? Just stood there the entire fucking time, didn't fucking move.
And it was at Country Thunder, right?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, where it's like the
Did we
vibes
see
are
him
really.
another time too?
I don't think so.
Did we only see him once? Right before him was Luke Bryan, who was all over the stage and
Yeah.
had all this energy, and then it was Jason Aldean, and he was like,
Yes, I remember that. And yes, we have gone to Country Thunder
many
few
a time.
So that is our roots of country music, is we have been in the mud in the state of Wisconsin for days on end listening to
days on
country
end.
music. It was the thing to do. That was the fest to go to we were
The
in high
Midwest.
school.
Yeah. It's funny.
And like that, I feel like no festival matches something like being in the mud like that, and what the energy that was there.
Though we haven't been to Coachella, I know people say as far as Coachella, it's a lot of the dust, you know. But yeah, Country Thunder is every year, no matter what, it will downpour. And you are in the mud, and so it's just wet mud everywhere.
I wonder
And
if it's still the same.
probs.
Is it still going on? I'm guessing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When was I think the last time we went was like freshman year of
College.
college.
But
Yeah,
funny,
it's still going on.
many years I didn't actually see the big headliners because at that point we'd been drinking for hours. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's funny though, this past weekend I was at a family party, and I was standing with my brother's girlfriend, and the family party was playing 100% and solely country music. And so we were all kind of mentioning, yeah, it was kind of like, oh, every single song is country. And it was playing in the entire backyard. It was a whole country vibe. And so I started talking to Julia, my brother's girlfriend, and I had asked her, you know, how do you feel about country? And she was like, it's not for me. How do you feel about it? And I was like, it's not for me either. And then I was like, ironically though, I have known every single song that's played so far. And so then she was like,
That was what was popular when we were in high school. We were in the Midwest, and it was country music was the popular music at that time.
at the time. Yeah, and there was a boom of it because it had turned a little country pop too, so it was something you could listen to easily. And then even after that conversation, literally for the rest of the night, there was a John Party song that came on, and it was the first song, and she was standing with me and near me for a majority of the night, and every single song after that conversation, she would catch me singing it, and she was like, Kayla, you know every single song, and not only that, you know all the lyrics. Then there was one song that came on, and I was like, Julia, I don't know this. I actually don't know this one. She's like, really? And then the chorus hit, and I was like, no, I do, and it's by John Party.
That's so funny. Do you still listen to country music? Like, what's your vibe on it?
No, I feel like no. I will never put on country music. Yeah, it felt like it was a phase, and if I'm out and it's on, I will enjoy it, but it's not something I'm going to put on myself. I have a whole country playlist that I made back in high school, and I've not touched, like, that playlist sits at the very bottom of all my playlists because it's not been engaged with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I do appreciate hearing it elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll appreciate what happened in the past. But I'm never seeking out there was the new Keith Urban album, and I'm not going to listen. My dad might be listening to that today, but yeah.
I had a little bit of a Keith Urban stage in college.
Okay.
Both, obviously, with your dad. We had that, what was that song with your dad? The Keith Urban song.
Oh, fucking.
There's a new girl.
Somebody Like You.
Somebody Like You, yeah. That song just has really good memories tied to it.
Yes, agreed.
And then he has, on that same album, I believe it's called Blue Ain't Your Color. If I'm like playing all of my liked songs, and those songs come on, I won't skip them. The Keith Urban, he gets a listen from me every time.
Okay. Are you going to listen to the new album?
No, probably not.
It's called flow state.
Yeah. It's when he comes to me, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
You're not gonna go seek that out.
I'm not gonna go seek it out, but if he finds his way to me, I'll give him my time of day.
You wanna know what other country music I will always listen to is the Chicks.
Yes.
Always.
Yeah. When I think of Dixie Chicks or the Chicks, I think of you.
Yeah. Big in my household growing up. Big presence there.
What's your favorite song? Is it Wide Open Spaces?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They also sing by Earl, right?
Correct. And they do the landside cover in
Cowboy
Cowboy Take Me Away. Is
Yeah,
what
Cowboy
Ready
Take
to
Me
Make
Away.
Nice.
I think I have to be Good by Earl first and foremost, and then Cowboy Take Me Away.
That's fair. I remember so many memories of like just belting that song growing up.
I genuinely think that song is phenomenal. And
Yeah.
like it's catchy, it's an easy listen, but what the song says and the lyrics of the song, I'm like, this is diabolical. This is
The
amazing.
storytelling, the story they
Yeah.
tell in that one song. I wonder who wrote the song. I'm kind of interested
Yeah.
if they wrote it or someone named Dennis Lind. Let's see if Dennis Lind wrote any other songs. There's a whole album of songs written by Dennis Lind. Dennis Lind wrote Burning Love by Elvis Presley.
Whoa. Dennis.
Wrote a Kenny Rogers song, a
Okay.
Kenny Chesney song.
Kenny Chesney, another good one.
He's written an array of songs. Yeah, that's crazy.
I wonder if Dennis Lynn is still alive.
Oh, let's
I would
see.
imagine not. If he was writing music for Elvis, I would be surprised if he is still alive.
Dennis Lynn's still alive. No. Dennis Lynn died a good amount of time ago in 2002. No, 2006, sorry, at the age of 63.
I think we should take a moment for Dennis Lynn.
Dennis Lind, you wrote some great songs. Crazy.
Yeah. What about new music last week?
Vince Staples' new album. You should listen to Vince Staples' new album. The storytelling of it. It is, I feel like the beats on it are great. It's a really cool vibe with his sound and his voice, and then the storytelling is very cohesive, and it
Okay.
tells a good story and from his lens of the world and kind of
Okay.
what America as a black man right now is like, and gets into that. And so I find it's a great album. Like, great album.
Do you think it's a contender for a favorite album?
No, but I do think it could be a contender for one of my favorite albums of the year.
Oh, okay. Can't wait to talk about that together.
I know, that'll be fun.
Favorite albums.
That'll be fun.
Because I just think we have been so fucking fed this year with music.
I,
You know,
I'm
I'm
trying
you
to
know what I'm
think of
curious about? When is her gonna come back with music? We need her. If
where
her came
has
back
she
with an
been?
album, would you like be into listening to it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's been so long since we've gotten music from her.
Right. And she's active on social. She's always looking like she's in a studio or she's always like playing
Okay.
music. So the fans are like, we've been a little dry for some years now.
I can't say I've followed her or her path, but once the new music comes, I'm here for it. I'm really here for it. But I do feel like we have a big summer too of new music still coming up. Like, we still have the Sienna Spiro, still
Okay.
new album coming there. I like Role Model. I'm guessing you don't listen to him.
I don't think so. No. I mean, I
Um,
don't, because I don't think I know who that is.
You would know some of his songs. They were popular like a bit ago, but he came out with a new song last week and then also talked about a new album. And I liked the new song from last week called High Hopes 3000, and that's a new album coming out. Sienna will be good. Charlie XCX is having a new album this summer. I feel like we're getting new stuff this summer. There's still a lot more teed up.
Obviously, we're getting a new Ariana Grande album.
Right, right.
We've been very, very fed. I just saw it was the 10-year anniversary of his Control album.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of SZA, I feel like this was like a path of relation, but like
Yeah.
Vince Staples, SZA popping off, they were all kind of under the Mac Miller and Role Model. So I was looking up recently, and I've kind of known this over the years of what people Mac Miller kind of like brought under his wing and helped with their career. SZA, Vince Staples, Role Model. Those are just a few, but we've talked about a few of them too.
Yeah, I feel like I know a couple songs with Vince Staples, but I don't listen to him. I have not listened to him in a potent sense.
Okay. I feel like he has a very unique voice and just a good sound. It's a good sound. I feel like he's very underrated.
He has a good stage name. I didn't watch the actual show, but did you see any videos about Pink performing on the Tonys this past week?
Oh, I saw just a clip of the intro of it.
It looked insane.
Yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. I just saw the clip.
I've seen, so I thought it was, maybe I'm incorrect. Either it was a very, very, very long intro and I have just seen like multiple videos of sections of it, or throughout the Tonys she did a couple performances, but they were like grand performances. I saw a clip of her singing Lady Marmalade.
The one I saw.
The people on the stage just kept growing and growing and growing, and all of a sudden there was like a whole production. Of course, Pink was flying in the air at one point. I've never watched the Tonys, but I don't know if that's common. So because I've never watched the Tonys, I don't know if it's common for the host to every year put on some type of production like that. And I don't think I would imagine it's not that common, because even Pink said...
The Tonys are theater.
I know, but...
It's Broadway.
Yeah. So maybe, I guess...
No, but it's probably special.
Yeah, I can't speak on it, because I just don't know if that's common or not. Yeah.
I saw the Lady Marmalade where he was changing some of the lyrics for some of the nominees.
Audience. Yeah.
And audience of the night. And I thought that was really creative. I liked that. It almost felt like I was watching an old clip. I didn't realize it was from right now, because Pink isn't performing much right now, or hasn't put out much, but I love whenever she does perform.
It had to have been two different performances, because I did like the opening Lady Marmalade but then I saw another chunk where it was just Pink as the singer, but she had a whole ensemble behind her, and she was singing jazz. It was like all about that jazz, and it was fast. Like my eyes were glued the entire. She can sing any fucking genre and sing it like as if that's her specialty, and it's just really cool to hear her range in genre and her ability to just like nail it.
I love that we've gotten to see her grow up.
Yeah.
And her music evolve. I think it's all been great, but to see her evolve through it all and grow in her career has been super cool.
Yeah. I think Misunderstood came out in what, like either 2020 or 2003, like 2002, 2003, maybe to like 2006, within that range.
I think it was even earlier. That was my first CD I ever got.
It was Misunderstood? Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
cool.
The Easter Bunny brought it for me.
I was deathly afraid of the Easter Bunny.
2001.
2001, okay. So yeah, we've like literally watched Pink grow and evolve in life.
I just saw something recently too about how, I want to say it was Linda Perry wrote Get This Party Started, kind of as a joke. And Linda Perry was in Four Non-Ones, but wrote with Pink originally. And I think the song was maybe supposed to be for somebody else, and then they gave it to Pink, which I feel like is the perfect person for that song. But she was telling the story just behind the songwriting of the whole thing, and it was just kind of supposed to be like she was being silly with writing that song.
But then Pink somehow made it seem like it was never meant to be silly.
Yeah, no, so good.
I want to see Pink live before I die, or before anybody dies, really.
And
me or her.
I wonder if the rest of her career is going to be the acrobatic thing. I feel like that's her signature at this point, but I'm wondering, is there going to be a point where it differs? I don't know.
Where the show must not go on.
The show's got to change.
The show's got to evolve a little bit, or devolve.
But nobody else is doing acrobatic singing that I know of yet. So, that's her niche. She's held that. Everyone's like, you can have that.
You can have that. We don't
want to.
You own that title. Well, I don't even, what is Pink? Is she in her 40s or 50s?
I'll look it up.
You're kind
Apparently,
of,
I'm on the Google train. 46.
46. I mean, phenomenal shape.
Oh, yeah,
So
absolutely.
if she can sing upside down in the air while also flipping around and keep her pitch and volume and tone and everything the same, why not keep doing it, you know?
I'm gonna put my bet that Pink's in better shape than I am.
Oh, yeah. And I don't even mean that as if like you're not in shape. I think Pink's in better shape than a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, no, I am in good, and I'm like, I think Pink at 46 is in much better shape than I am.
Yeah, I respect her. And Dennis.
To Pink and Dennis, and all the songwriters behind some of these great songs that we've heard.
Yeah, that was a really interesting concept to me as a kid that every song that the artist didn't necessarily write the song. I had a really hard
Yeah.
time conceptualizing that as a kid because I always thought they were so personal to the person.
Well, I feel like that's what the music industry wanted, to put the veil on the artist and make it seem like the artist was the entire product of any music is created. Like they
Yeah.
wanted these personas that were products that you felt like the entire brand was that one person, when in reality they're a whole team and songwriters and producers and all of this stuff behind the scenes that doesn't get the accolades that they should, or the exposure that they should behind these artists, because the artist is still, or the lead singer in anything is just like one piece of this puzzle of what music is.
Right. Right. The band, think about not only as long as it's being created in person, it's like, okay, the guitarist, the drummer, the bassist, they all are artists.
Yeah, I mean, they're having to create the actual music behind it the whole time too, and
Right.
jam and come together, and I feel like they don't get the proper respect for that, or acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement, yeah.
Yeah. Were there any songs growing up where it like blew your mind that the artist didn't write it?
I think it was more so the moment I found out that not every artist or lead singer writes their songs, and that happened to me with Kelly Clarkson.
Ah, okay. I could see that. I could
I
see
was like,
that.
Kelly didn't write this?
This was not Kelly's lived experience.
It really threw me for a loop there. What about
Because
you?
as a kid, you wrote songs,
Well,
so
why
you,
would I think there was a different
yeah.
process to that? I didn't realize songwriter and singer were two separate things, and not everybody is both.
Yeah. I feel like now it's still, you're uncovering, like Goodbye Earl, still uncovering that that wasn't written by the person, or that there was a songwriter.
Yeah. Is there a song that hit you?
Not that I could think of off the top of my head. I'm
That's
guessing Jesse McCartney did write all of his songs. Especially early 2000s, when we had a lot of music and different pop stars and things like that, that a lot of them did not write any of that music. I feel like that's when they were trying to churn out pop stars and
Yeah.
these personas of people and their personal life coming into it too. And like the celebrity format of everything.
Right. Versus the artistry and
Yeah.
highlighting that. Yeah.
Okay, back to it before we end here. Any other new music that you've liked recently in the last couple weeks that is notable?
There's this DJ that I found on TikTok, and he said he's been making music. He's been remixing music for years now, and he was about to give up. And then he had one song that blew up, and and then he released it, and now he totally got his flowers like the moment before he almost stopped doing it entirely. His name is Josh Fawa. That's not how you pronounce it. Josh Waz, I believe. My phone is on the charger, so but he
Yeah,
initially
I've been impressed that you've been going off the cuff for.
yeah. He initially released a version of Madonna's Like a Prayer, and I
Okay.
really liked that. And then he just recently released
I
his
saw you
version,
post that on Pearl a while ago.
Like a Prayer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
And then
remix,
he
right?
recently released a version of Sexual Healing, and that
Okay.
one I love too. It's like that's my type of, if I'm gonna listen to dance music, that's my type of dance music. It's not super EDM or house. It's more, I don't know how to describe it.
You want like more of a remix song that you would know the lyrics of and have the vibe to?
Perhaps,
Okay,
perhaps.
okay.
So him, and then I don't remember the name of the guy, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna look it up. He's not, I don't think he's big enough yet. Like I just typed up the name but he's not showing up. I don't think he's quite big enough yet to show up on Google, and I don't have my phone in front of me. But he's on my Pearl. If you have your phone, it's his song "Darling" with an exclamation mark. I'm forgetting his name, but that song I think he is definitely channeling a Michael Jackson vibe, and it's a modern Michael Jackson vibe, and I'm here for it.
Oh, I see that you put the Tori Kelly song today.
Yeah, that was my
That's
vibe today.
Dion Gill.
Yes. I think he's like a Michael Jackson meets funk.
Okay.
So that, and then nonstop, I'm still listening to Ariana's new song. It's so
okay.
catchy.
Is that a new song off the album, or was that an old song she never released that she now released?
But both things happened in like the matter of a week and a half.
Okay.
One of them is an old song from 10 years ago that she never fully released, and then her new single off the new album is the song that I can't stop listening to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to the new one. I
should.
listened to the old one. I will.
Her new
and
one
I'll
is
definitely listen to the album.
Yeah. Her new one, it's unlike any Hate That I Made You Love Me. It's unlike any other single she's ever had. It's almost like a little bit more it's like dark melodic. It's like something in it, and then the bridge in the song, 3/4 of the way through. When I listened to it for the first time, I came home from a bar, and it was 11 o'clock, and I was like, oh my God, the new song's out. So I sat here by myself, and I feel bad for my neighbors, but I did blast it. And I was just like, I must experience this in full surround sound. And once the bridge came, I'm sitting here by my fucking self, and I was like, like I was really having a full, like, yes. I feel like you will, whether or not you like the melody or the music behind the song, you will appreciate the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a note to say I have been seeing some of the videos from her concert, and I feel like you are going to have such a good time at this show.
I've now been seeing videos of night 1, night 2, and night 3 in Oakland. And I do think like night 2, and she hasn't toured in 7 years. So the first night, I think maybe fully, like that full stage presence hadn't fully like kicked in yet. But the difference between the videos of night 1 and night 3 is night and day. And I think I'm going to have a very fun time at that concert. Even in her dancing, her voice, she was belting a lot more in night 3, like bigger notes, more grand notes. And then her dancing had a lot more energy to it, it seemed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to know what I saw that looked really cool, that I think will be really cool live, is the loop of Eternal Sunshine.
Yeah.
Did you see that? Yeah, that looked really fucking cool.
For days. Like my TikTok and Instagram is solely that concert. And I've seen her do it the looping night 1, night 2, and night 3.
Okay. And then you'll get to see it live of like your own experience of the looping. Which would be a unique experience. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, I need to tell Kayla, I'm going to wait to tell Kayla that this just looks like she's going to have a good fucking time.
A really good time. I have to, in advance, not only for Ariana Grande, but this summer there's just big concerts coming up, and my phone has absolutely no storage left, and I'm like, I don't know what... I actively delete shit all the time, and I'm like, there is nothing else I can delete anymore. I don't know what to do.
That's fair.
We'll cross that bridge.
Because you have 1 week where you're going to J. Cole. Wait, what's the order? What's the lineup?
I think the order is Ariana,
okay,
Kehlani,
okay,
J. Cole.
And it's within what, like 8 days?
Yeah, it's within like 7 or 8 days. And they're
where's each show at?
So Ariana and J. Cole are at the United Center.
Okay.
Kehlani, though, is at North. It's the outdoor.
Oh, Northerly Island.
Northerly Island, yeah.
That's such a good venue.
Yeah. Once I haven't been. Well, we went there one time. Was that where Lake Shake was?
Yes, that's where we got the free tickets to Lake Shake.
That we went there, and then I saw Kelly Clarkson at Northerly Island. But that's such a cool venue.
It's such a cool venue.
Yeah. It's like Chicago's Red Rocks, you know?
Yeah. No, it kind of is. I mean, it's right on the lake and on the water, and it's out there. It's
outdoor.
I mean, It's one of probably the best venues that. Have you been to the Salt Shed?
Not
Yeah.
yet. No.
I feel like that's also a staple Chicago venue right now, but not as cool as being outdoors, like seeing the city.
Seeing the city. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Northerly Island, I feel like has that. Like that you're getting your full Chicago experience with that.
Right. Well, should we cheers?
You don't have anything.